How are you, mate? Chris Finney here. So look, thanks for clicking on that link. I'll keep this video super short and I'll go straight to the point. What I do is I help coaches scale their businesses. So I help coaches get clients online using funnels, using really powerful marketing. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to show you my entire marketing strategy. So exactly how I get all the clients in the Modern Warrior implementation program, how they all come through the funnel. I'm going to show you the funnel process that you've come through. You're going to see exactly how that works, how it all stacks up. You'll see all the numbers that are behind it. You can do the math for yourself. And I think you're going to be a little surprised at the simplicity of it, really, because a lot of people want to convince you that you need a lot of complicated stuff in a funnel, right? All these different tentacles going everywhere, webinars and Facebook groups and all these different things. And what I've found really is that stuff is not necessary. What's more important is that you have a really strong, powerful message that really connects with people, that really taps into people's emotion and gets them excited about you and about what you're talking about. And obviously a message that really, really makes sense for them. It's got to speak to a problem that people want to solve. It's got to paint a picture of something that somebody wants to really have in their life, because when you get all these components in place, that's the thing that moves the needle. That's what moves them along the dial and gets them to the place where they're actually taking serious, bold action with you, paying you money for you to help them or to help them help themselves, or whatever it is you do. Okay, so look, if you resonate with everything that you see here today, and you like the look of this funnel, and you like the look of how this all works, how this all stacks up, and you'd like to install something like this in your business, then you're more than welcome to book in a quick call and come and have a chat with either myself or Matt, and we'll sit down with you for 45 minutes. We'll take a deep dive into your business. We'll see what you're trying to create. We'll see what you're trying to do, and we'll bring our brains and we'll see what we can do to map out a clear path to get you there in as fast and efficient and sustainable way as you possibly can, right? So look, that said, if you want to book in that call, there's no pressure, there's no obligations. We'd be more than happy to meet you and do what we can to get you moving in the right direction. But we do have programs, we do have services. Obviously, we're a business. So if we think we're a really good fit for each other, we'll totally let you know about those programs at the end of the call. But it's entirely up to yourself if you want to jump into anything or either way. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's jump into the computer and let's take a dive into this funnel and we'll go from there. All right, so super quick high level overview of the strategy that we're running. So this is basically how it works with the funnel that you are part of, that you've come through. So you saw my ad on Instagram, right? You saw the Modern Warrior guide, fast movement, me writing on the tablet. And then you click through, you put in your email, and then you got to the thank you page and you had a little offer, again, me moving. And it was that little $7 offer for the Business Accelerator. So maybe you took that, maybe you didn't. Now, generally, as soon as people buy that offer, they, on the thank you page after they purchase, it's like straight away, it's like, hey, do you also want to hop on a quick call? Okay, so as people come through the funnel, we encourage them to book in a call, just like we're doing right here now with yourself. Okay, so this is how it works. Now, not only do they get offered on the thank you page, also when they go into the course, there's all different opportunities for people to actually hop in the line and get into dialogue with us, okay? So we're giving people the option of doing that all of the time, really, okay? There's no reason to be super discreet about that, like we have a business, this is what we do, we help people. So if you want to get on a call, let's do it, okay? And you can build that trust, you can build that connection much faster than a lot of people say you can if you just have a really solid, cool message and you're really real and genuine and authentic and people connect with you. Okay, it doesn't take that long. Most of our clients in the Modern Warrior implementation program, what do? They get the ad, they get the offer, they book the call straight in, and then within a week or two, they're a high-paying client, having fun in the group, rocking with the rest of the tribe, right? That's how it works. Now, there's obviously tons of different funnel strategies you can run, and if you don't have an offer, there's different ways you can do it. So you can warm people up in a more traditional way, where you just kind of give them a lead magnet. Sorry, I've just been writing all over this thing. So you give them a lead magnet and they come in, they're cold, and then you show up, you give them more stuff. You give them like little webinars and email sequences and retargeting, maybe push them to a Facebook group. Whatever you do, the traditional way, it's like warm up your audience, build more connection, build more rapport, build more solution awareness, right? So it makes more sense for them, give them more belief shifts so they come to your level of thinking over time.
And then you warm them up, build that trust, build that connection. They become hot, and then ultimately they become a client. It's a bit of work that goes into that, right? And this is a strategy that I ran for the entirety of last year, and I still teach people. Like, it does work. It's better than saying, hey, hop on my hour-long webinar right away. Like, when was the last time you went to a webinar of somebody that you didn't know? Like, it doesn't work. It's like kind of walking up to a girl in a bar that you just see and being like, hey, you want to come home with me? No. Better chance of getting a drink thrown in your face. So this strategy is better than, super hot offers to ice cold traffic, which doesn't work. But there's a lot of work that goes into this. And if your email sequence isn't on point, if your retargeting content and your Facebook group and all your stuff isn't like magic, then a lot of people just drop out and get bored and lose attention over time, right? They just lose focus with it, right? The more hoops you give people to jump through, the more opportunities you give them to jump out and to stop engaging. So I have found personally, even though this is in theory, the way to do it, a much more direct, simple process. If you just build a simple little value stack offer on the front end, generate a customer, a paying customer, somebody pulls out a credit card, gives you money, you have much more chance to turn that person into a client. It's way, way easier, and they're much more friendly. People who are just leads, you just grab free stuff. Customers are like 10 times more valuable. Anyway, rant over about that. Let me show you how this actually stacks up so it can actually make sense for you, and see if something like this might actually work for you and your business. So let me jump over to, look, this is our email sequence. So look, if somebody doesn't actually grab the little offer, they come into the sequence. So they get about 20 emails or something like that. So you can see all the people running through it right now. So look, there's 40 people who've just come through in the last 4 hours. 5 come through in the last 5 minutes. So you see there's tons of people all on this list, all jumping through, all getting these emails, all pushing the calls, just like this one, inviting people onto the page like this, and inviting people into dialogue. So that's how it works. So we're kind of hitting it from all angles, really. You just need a kick-ass funnel and a kick-ass email sequence. And what makes the two of them pop? A kick-ass message. That's really strong. It gets people excited, right? Anyway, enough talk on that. Let's look at some math. So here's the ClickFunnels. So what we're looking at here is the last 5 days. So June 4th to June 9th. So let me just refresh that for you. So we've generated 700 US in the last 5 days. And in order to do that, here's our ad account. So this is what we're spending on ads. Just running that one simple ad. That's it. Spent about $791 to generate about 700. So we've lost about 90 bucks, but in that process, we've generated 814 leads, people that have opted in for the guide. You can see them going through the sequence. Cost about $1 a lead. Most people can get leads for $1, depending on the industry. Now we've had 21 purchases, so 21 customers. So it's costing about $38 to generate a customer. And for each sale, we generate about $30. Now we've been playing around with that. We've been playing around with the targeting. We had it actually making profit on the front end, but we're actually getting better back end conversions at the moment with our targeting. So that's why we've done that. But anyway, 21 purchases. Here's the coolest part. So people come through, purchase, and then they go to booking a call as well because they get the option to do it. So of those 21 people, about 16 have actually gone straight to the book a call now page, right? And that has resulted in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 calls from the 4th of June up until yesterday. Nothing come through yet today. But 11 calls come through for 80 bucks, right? Pretty cool, right? So look, not all these people are going to be a great fit. Most of them will come through anyway, and we'll do a call with most of them, either myself or Matt. Not everybody will come a client. We generally close at about 30%. Okay, it depends if either myself or Matt is taking the call. But like, if you look at a strategy like this, if you can find a way to just get a little offer in your business, a little front end offer, and you also have a pretty solid back end offer, so you have something with 2K, you should be able to get it up to 2.5K if you can offer, perhaps group training, a course, one-on-one stuff, you value stack, whatever you can throw in there to kind of stack up the value. You learn your sales process. Okay, you get people onto the call. You should be able to close at 30%. We got people in the program closing at 60, 70%. Davide, for example, he's 2 for 3 this month. Okay, when he came into the program, he didn't even have an offer, didn't have anything going on. You can see some testimonials of these guys down below. But anyway, look, let's say you have a 2.5K offer, okay, and you're closing at 30%, right? So look, 11 calls in the last 4 or 5 days here, in the last 5 days. Let's say you get 10 calls in 1 week. You close 3 of those calls, 30%, 3 clients, 7,500 US. What's that on the month? Multiply it by 4, 30K per month, okay? Now, that is, of course, takes a lot of work. Message has to be really, really strong. You have to install the right systems. You got to equip yourself with all the skills to do this. But that is exactly what we're here for. And that's exactly what we help you with. Every single piece of the Modern Warrior system. Okay? Getting your mindset on point. Getting your story, brand story, your hero's journey on point so people can feel connected to you. Getting that message powerful. Okay? Diving deep into the market, knowing exactly who you're serving, getting the right offers in your business, creating your own unique process, creating visuals like this so people can go, and they get it and they connect with it. They're like, okay, I see the path, I see the process, I see the journey to getting me from where I am to the top of that mountain. Okay? We are going to work on content, on communication, messaging templates, structures, speaking, writing, everything you need to know, sales skills, full scripts, every single thing, frames, leading, listening, question asking, guided discovery, everything that you need to know and need to experience and learn to make sales a fun win-win process where somebody is actually asking you for a sale at the end of it. And then you've got your strategy, then you've got your funnels, your clones, templates, literally giving you everything that we have so you can just plug in your information, and we're going to walk you by the hand every single step along the way for 90 days, twice a week, group calls, groups of 10 or less. We go deep, 90 minutes, twice a week, and we're in there working in the trenches with you every single step along the way. It's incredibly powerful, and it's an incredibly powerful environment. So if you want to get involved and you are ready to start making some serious impact and some serious coin, booking a call, mate, because we're ready for you. and serious, all jokes aside, I genuinely, if you are connecting with the message and you're here to actually do something big and you generally want to make a bit of impact in the world, I'd love to meet you, and I'd be more than happy to spend 45 minutes with you, and we can go deep into your business. We can unravel who you're serving, get clear on that message. We can look at the different structures, the different offers you need to have in your business, how far away you are from creating something like this, because you might not be that far away, mate. There's a lot of coaches that are not even that incredible, but they just took marketing seriously and they just figured out how to communicate properly and built the systems to make it all happen. And you can too, because this is what we're doing. Every single person in the program this month has already signed clients since they've come in. So I'd love that for you. So like I said, 0 obligations on this call. Book it in. Let's chat. There's no pressure, no obligations from yourself. But just book it in. Let's chat. Let's go from there. And look, thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for checking out this stuff. And I hope you're as excited about it as I am, because it works. Cool. Talk soon.